Merry Christmas!
Just hear the sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too. Lovely weather for staying right together with you. Outside the snow is falling, friends are calling you. Come on, come on, come on. Lovely weather for staying right together with you.
What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video we are continuing on with the countdown to Christmas with Polish Blissfully, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you these super easy winter wonderland nails complete with iridescent glitter, encapsulated glitter and also bling and some stamping. So if you guys would be interested to see everything I did to complete this look, then just keep on watching. So guys, diving right in with this winter wonderland mani, and I've already gone ahead and popped on my tips over the top of my peel off base coat. So as you guys know, I like to make my own peel off nails that I could use anytime I wish. So I wanted to create a full set of these so I could pop them off and maybe use them for Christmas. I'm not sure, but that's the reason behind why I'm using them. So I'm now going in with my very first base colour, and this is Atlantis by Nails, and it's a really beautiful iridescent glitter and it has the most gorgeous shift of colours in it. So I'm going in with this. For the first coat, I'm applying this to the middle finger, also the pointer and the pinky, and then I go in with my second coat, being sure just to allow each of those to dry for 30 seconds in my LED light. And oh my god guys, I really cannot go over how much I love this polish. I've had it in my collection a while and it's probably the second time I used it, but it's honestly so striking and so beautiful. I absolutely adore it. So I'm now going in with my second base colour, and this is Semilac's Blue Ink number 088, which is a really beautiful dark blue shade, almost black, but when you put it on the nail in one coat, it's a gorgeous jelly sort of type of polish. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. So as you can see, I've basically removed 90% of the polish off of my brush, and I'm just giving my nail a really thin coat so I get that jelly effect. So I'm basically just painting the top of the nail and then dragging the excess down through the whole nail so I get complete coverage with that jelly effect. And then when I'm happy with that, I do pop that into my LED light for 30 seconds just to fully cure that nail. And this is what my nails look like once I have applied the base coat to all nails. And now that I have my base prepared, I'm now going to go in and start working on the nail art. So starting with the middle finger, which is exactly the same as the pointer finger. So I'm first going in with a layer of Madame Glam's No White Top Coat, fully curing that, and then I'm burnishing in some of this Indigo Nails Glass Me powder over the top of that. Now I absolutely adore this powder. It's one of their Aurora powders, and I do know that they do have a few other shades. This is the only one I own at the moment. So yeah, as you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous, and it just gives that glitter a really beautiful appearance underneath. And then obviously, because one can never have too much glitter, I'm also going in with Glitter Planet Lace, which is a multi-grade of glitter in a really beautiful matte white. And then I'm also going to be using the GlitterArty Nails Iridescent Snowflakes that I got in my advent calendar. So I first go ahead and apply a layer of Gelish Foundation over that whole nail, because I do not mind getting glitter in my base coat. I hate it in my top coat. So I always use a base coat over the top of my glitter for something to adhere the rest of my glitters to. So I'm just going to be using lace in a little sort of sprinkle method. I don't want a lot of this on the nail. I want it to look like sort of like a blizzard / snowfall. So I'm just going to be tapping this onto that wet gel, and then I'm going to be doing the exact same with snowflakes. The little snowflakes, sorry. So I managed to get about 4 of these on the nail, and they are absolutely gorgeous. They shift from purple to pink to green to gold, and I am so in love with them. And then I also make sure I'm covering up the number of my tip just with one of those snowflakes as well, and then I fully cured that nail. So moving on to the stamping, for that I'm going to be using the Lina Winter Number 02 plate, my nail Artisan Tiffany stamper, and also Mundo white. And then I'm going to be doing a little sort of semi-wintry design here as well. So I first started by stamping on Walking in a Winter Wonderland, which was one of the awesome little quotes on that stamping plate, to the middle of the nail. And then I went ahead and surrounded that with tiny little snowflakes, so the smallest ones on the plate that I could find, and I just made sure I covered up the bare parts of the nail there as well. And then I went ahead and top coated that nail with my base coat once again, just so I could go ahead and sprinkle on some more of that lace. So again, this nail had the sort of blizzard effect that the rest of the ones did, and it tied in the rest of the design. And then I also made sure when I was sprinkling on that glitter that I completely avoided any of the snowflakes or that little saying, just so they were more prominent in the nail, since this whole entire nail is going to be white. Well, the nail art of it is going to be white, so I wanted them all to pop through, if that made any sense. And then for the pinky, again, we're going to be doing the same sort of thing, but this time I'm going to be adding a large stamped snowflake. So I'm also going to be double stamping this. So I first went in with some of that lace again to some wet gel. I fully cured that and then top coated that nail twice. And then I stamped on like a semi-large snowflake that I had halved, because I only wanted it on half of the nail, in white. And then I'm going to be going over that with some chrome silver from Model Zone. So I'm now going to go in to encapsulate these nails, and for that I'm going to be using, as always, my Ink London eye gel in clear, which is my favourite gel of all time, and my number 4 Kolinsky gel brush to apply this to the nail also. And then I'm just going to go ahead and encapsulate the middle finger, the pointer finger, and also the ring finger, since those were the ones that had the most glitter on them, and I didn't want any of the glitter or design to come off once I started to file and buff the nail into shape. So I'm basically just doing a thin layer in 3 small beads. I like to work in smaller beads so I get a more even application on the nail, as opposed to going in with one large bead and doing it in one. So once I was happy with that, I did turn my nail upside down to go ahead and allow gravity to form a really nice apex on those nails, and then I fully cured that nail for 60 seconds. And this is what my nails look like once I have gone ahead and encapsulated all of those nails. And I'm now going in with my e-file to do a little bit of filing so the top of the nail is nice and smooth, and then I also go in and file my sidewalls and buff the whole nail. And here is a quick look at my nails, guys, once I have gone ahead and buffed and filed the nails into shape. So I've already sanitised, washed my hands and that kind of stuff, and I'm now going in with my top coat. So my favourite top coat at the moment is Gelish Top It Off. It is so shiny and I absolutely adore it. So I'm going to be applying that to all of the nails and then fully curing that. And in just a few seconds you are going to see this glitter absolutely come to life and everything underneath just totally sparkle. And that is my absolute favourite bit of encapsulating nail art, is just applying my top coat and watching everything come to life. I absolutely adore this design, and it was super easy to do and surprisingly didn't take long at all. And now to finish off this design, guys, I'm going in with some Swarovski crystals. So I'm applying some nail glue to the middle of that large snowflake, and then I'm going to pop on an SS20 clear crystal into the middle there as well. And then I'm also adding some to the rest of the nails. So the crystals I'm using today are all from Blue Street Crystals, and I'm using clear and also some white opal ones on every one of the nails. Because I just could not help myself, let's be realistic. And remember guys, if you are interested in any of the products that I've used in my video today, please check the description box. I always leave all of the names and that good stuff linked down there for you guys. So if I haven't mentioned it, which I always seem to do, because I get completely enthralled with what I'm doing, I forget. But yeah, I leave everything there for you guys. So if you want to find a product or whatever and you haven't messaged me about it, it's usually down there, but message me too, because I love hearing from you guys. And then once I've placed all of my crystals and allowed the glue to dry, I'm now going in with my cuticle oil. And as you guys know, my favourite one at the moment is Baroness X, and it's in peppermint. I absolutely love it. So I'm just applying this to the skin and really working that in to make sure I'm adding some good nutrients back that I have taken out with all of that acetone and stuff. And finally guys, this is what my nail design looked like once everything was dry, and I am absolutely in love with how it turned out. And I really hope you guys enjoyed my take on these Winter Wonderland nails. So guys, my whole idea with this nail design was to make it super simple and hella blingy, and I really hope I accomplished that in your eyes. And as always, if you did enjoy today's video, please give me a thumbs up. I would totally appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Kylie. I am a complete nail polish addict, and on this channel, you will find everything from nail art to swatches, reviews, and the occasional haul. So if that's something that piques your interest, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to click that notifications bell. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys for the next countdown to Christmas. Bye!